today, Hollywood honors Jon Cryer. Jon, if you'll stand right over here. Jon doesn't get to speak yet, but he does get the final word. Carl Reiner.
One thing missing on this whole event is a musical number.
Giddy up, jingle horse, pick up your feet. Jingle around the clock. Mix and mingle with the jingling beat. That's the jingle bell. That's the jingle bell. That's the jingle bell ride.
Well, I get to follow Carl Reiner.
Yes.
I wrote something on the drive over.
Thank you.
I have long believed that we as human beings are genetically inclined to elevate and worship those of us we deem to be very beautiful or very talented. Jon Cryer is both. I further believe that we elevate and worship because we are somehow comforted by our adoration. It makes us feel good. I further believe that we elevate and worship because we are comforted by our adoration. It makes us feel good. Of course, when we want to feel really good, we crucify our anointed ones. Or even better, watch them crucify themselves. With that in mind, we gather here today to elevate and worship Jon Cryer. Going forward, don't feel pressured to behave perfectly. Always keep in mind that your newfound status as one of the immortals on our cultural Mount Olympus allows you to screw up beyond comprehension. Should you get arrested in a rented car with a transvestite hooker, get caught in bed with a live boy or a dead girl, should you fall into the spiral of drug addiction and destroy your life and all the loved ones around you, know that we will love you all the more. In fact, nothing would please the folks filming this more than were you to step up to the microphone, unzip your fly, and wiggle your business ethics. But seriously, and yes, but seriously is the only way I can segue into the heartfelt part. I hope you know how truly loved you are on 2.5 Men. We have all stood in awe for years at your enormous talent, your work ethic, your amazing comic instincts. But what really needs to be celebrated here today is your common decency, your professionalism, your sweet, easygoing nature, your humility, and your humanity. All of which you have consistently demonstrated in both good times and bad. I thought long and hard on the ride over how to use this opportunity to heap praise upon you. And the best way I know to do it is simply to say that my life, the lives of everyone on the show, and the lives of millions and millions of people who have been watching the show are made better because of you. So, with the awarding of this star, we thank you. I think I can speak for everyone when I say how happy we are to see you, Jon Cryer, receive this great honor. We love you.
When I first came to Hollywood to do a movie, it was an amazing, thrilling time in my life. I did all the great touristy things. I came to the Walk of Fame, and to be here, to be among the people I revered as a kid, to be a part of this industry that I loved growing up, that I watched so much that it drove my mother to distraction. It is an incredible honor, and I it means so much to me. I think the most satisfying experience that I've ever had as a performer has been playing the character of Alan Harper on Two and a Half Men. It has been 9 years of just joy, with some moments of sadness. But to say a real word of thanks to my co-star of 8 years, Charlie Sheen, who gave me so much as a performer, and who I enjoyed working with so much. But perhaps more importantly, I feel the need to thank Chuck Lorre and Lee Aronson, who, when they saw somebody who was clearly in distress, took every possible means to try and help their friend, and who, you know, when it came time to make the ultimate decision, which was someplace that nobody wanted to go, did something that, in my belief, saved my friend Charlie Sheen's life, and I am grateful to them, and it is an honor that I will never take for granted that I work in this industry. I am so grateful to my family for having supported me, my mother, my father, my wife, and my son Charlie, and thank you all for coming. And don't worry, I'll sign a lot of autographs. Don't worry. Thank you.